Looney Farm Guy here. This is the Lizard U7xx by KoPi on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test of this cultivator. 18.63 megabytes to download. It's a set of 3. However, there's more than 3 variations, shall we say. 7, 5, and 5 slots on console. So first of all, let's find them all. Tools and cultivators. Now there's 3 in here. The first one is the one that has the most variations, you could say. So we have 2.1 to 3 meter working width, $3,500, 9 miles per hour. Then we have a 3.2 and a 3.6 at 71 at 8,200. So let's look at this one first. So support, no or yes. It's a cosmetic little attachment there, if you wish. Now we have our choice of working with these ones with the 2.1, 2.5, 2.8, or 3. Notice the horsepower requirements goes up to a maximum of 68 horsepower, and the weight as well. But everything else pretty much stays the same. So $2,400 if you get the largest one. Main color, as long as you like green, well, you can make it green. And then the color options are gray, 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 and gray. Right. $30 to change the color to green, which it's, or 20, 20, 40, and 0. I would just leave it green. If I were you, it'd save you some money. Also, that costs nothing to leave it there, but $30 to make it gray when it's already gray. I don't know about that. All right, so enough said about that. The next one up is listed at 75 horsepower, and it is 3.2, and that's it for size. You don't have the option to make it any larger, so you have the support yes or no, as well as all the green choices and gray choices as the other one. And finally, the largest one, 75 horsepower. This one is 82 horsepower requirement, and it has all the wonderful options the other ones had. All right, so I have tested them all, each of the variations, and the 2 larger ones here, and they have all performed perfectly with a worker. And so I will demonstrate one of them. So this is a 80 horsepower tractor. It's by EY Modding, if you want to know. It's pretty popular little John Deere. I like it because it's small enough to work with these small implements, and yet it's not too small like the Zeter or something where it's really painful to use. So I prefer less pain. And we'll just show you here. Placing it down, driving forward. It's a deep cultivator. It works very nice. It has a very nice animation and everything. Now there is, oh yes, worker. No problems with the worker. Actually, I could probably, I'll show you him turning around here. They all turned around very nicely without any incident or anything like that. I'll show you one of them turning around. I'm not going to bore you with showing you all of them turn around. I lived through that already, so no sense in making you all live through the same thing. But I did test each and every one of them, and they all perform the same, so that's all good. Let's turn our help window on, because there are a few interesting things to adjust on this, although they don't actually do anything or change anything how the implement works, at least not that I could see or find. But anyways, we will show you. L1 and right stick right and left. So that, if you can see there, it will adjust the height of that wheel. Now it doesn't matter how high or low you set it, it will still cultivate the same way. Same with the R1 and right stick left and right. You can raise or lower those back rollers. But again, you can do it on the ground too if you want to see how that affects how the machine sits. So it might make it a little bit easier to pull, perhaps, but it's really hard to say. So these do not fold. They are like, you pick them up, you put them down, and you cultivate with them. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple stuff there. We have the 3 sizes, and now actually there are 4 sizes. 4 sizes of that smallest one. Moving over to the middle one. This one has all the same: open the front tool, open the back to the front, raise the front loader tool. See the little wrench hand moving. Also the back, you can move it up or down. But this one folds. It has a little bit of it takes the pins out. It takes a minute. There we go. There's the pins coming out. So that's that's pretty detailed, and it puts the pins back in. So that's pretty neat, actually. I didn't try if you could. Yeah, you can. You can cultivate with it, with them up. If I hire a worker, it will put down the sides before he goes. So a worker won't do the narrow cultivation. And there we go. It goes through a little procedure, putting the pins in, or take them out and then putting them back in, and then away he goes. So kind of neat. The last one says it requires 80, what did it say? 82 horsepower, and this version of the tractor was just a touch not powerful enough. So I bought another one with a little bit more horsepower. And we're just going to hook it up here and make sure it goes the 9 miles per hour that it's advertised. So again, we have to unfold it. Again, we also have the raise and lower the front and adjust the back height as well. So if we lower that down and go forward, let's hire a worker. $7 miles per hour. Oh, 7, 8. All right, so it needs a little bit more chutzpah, a little bit more oomph. So let's just pump it up a little bit more. Pump it up. Like Hans and Franz. We will bump you up if you know. No, I'm not. Don't wanna. If you know what that's all about, you're old like me. There we go. 100 horsepower. Okay, 100 horsepower. It should be enough to take this to 9 miles per hour, no problem. You would think. All right, hire a worker. Let's see what it does. Maybe it's wheel slippage that's affecting it. Oh, that could be. I think it's slipping. Not getting the traction, so that could be an issue. So you're going to need maybe a 4-wheel drive or something with a little bit more traction, I think, with this one. It is a fair bit bigger. But there you have it. That's the, what's it called again? The Lizard U7xx by KoPi on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.